What's going on, beautiful people? I need to start doing this more often. That's my goal. This looks kind of weird. How is everybody doing? When I say everybody, it's probably nobody because I don't use the channel enough. But that's my goal. I'm just gonna start by expressing what I am currently dealing with. It's a real thing. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. These some weird colors. We're gonna try something. Oh, that ain't gonna work. We'll go normal. Um, Currently, what I have been dealing with in this season is this weather. All right. So I'm gonna give y'all I'll give you some backstory. Every year, I live in New York, but I've learned like over the past like 6, maybe 7 years, I tend to struggle when it gets. I'm not just the colds. I think when the season changes, and I didn't do any research prior to like understanding what kept happening. It just happened every year, and I just was like, oh, I just don't like the cold weather. Like I really don't like it. But I've learned because some amazing followers I have on the other platforms are writing me and sending me a bunch of stuff. And then I did talk to my doctor about SAD. It's an acronym. Seasonal affective disorder. And when it's gray outside, I don't do very well. I've bought UV lights. I've tried increasing my vitamin D. I stay around like I only do positive things. So it's like watching happy movies or TV shows or doing things that would help me so I'm not feeling down in the dumps when this happens, right? And sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. I've even like I spent a lot of money just traveling, trying to travel through the winter because I live in an area where it's cold. And I learned that in this part of New York, we have like essentially 6 to 7 months of cold weather. Well, 7 to 8 months, depending on the year, because we'll have snow up in May. So yeah, it gets pretty bad. But for me, I've been struggling because I haven't moved yet, and I think it's time. Now I think I know it's time. I couldn't find a place in the East Coast that I wanted to move to. I couldn't figure out a place in the South I wanted to move to. I couldn't figure out a place in pretty much anywhere. There was no place I could find that I wanted to move to, where I felt like it was going to be a great place for me to thrive for a multitude of reasons, right? I couldn't I certain places I was like, I don't like the fact that there was like moving in the South, right? I was like, I just don't feel like I'm gonna have a happy, positive life there because it's too many guns for me. This is my personal thought. I don't like being around everybody having a gun, so I didn't want to move to the South. Plus, I just didn't have like family that I was close enough to move. And then in the East Coast, it's still snow like everywhere, so I couldn't find anywhere to go. But I thought of a few places until I traveled, like went far enough. I even thought about moving to I thought about moving to Puerto Rico. I thought about moving to DR, but I was like the language barrier in DR, and then still not feeling like safety. So, oh no, somebody said LA. Absolutely not. I thought about LA some years ago, when I was in what turned out to be a horrible relationship, and on top of her not being the right woman for me, the environment in LA is crazy. Plus, it's just OD expensive. Like the weather can be good, but again, the environment, like the crazy homelessness, the insane pricing, LA wasn't it either. And I spent a lot of time in LA. Until I started like traveling more, and then went to Southeast Asia, and I was like, I could do this. The environment is good. You got wet and dry season, but it's gonna be sunny, and you're not gonna have gray and cold and negative people and this crazy expensive life. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I know that's what I'm gonna do. If you follow me on any other platform, y'all know where I'm going. You know where I spend a lot of my time, where I do my retreats. And if any of you want to participate in any of my retreats, go to my IG and then click the link in the bio. It's neither here nor there. We got one coming up in April. But yeah, I found a place where I found like happiness and peace and kind people. And I don't have to be without the sun for like extensive, like last year we had 17 days with no 18 days with no sun, zero. And I was just like, I stayed in the house. I still smile because I'm just a positive human. But it was challenging. It was super hard. Like just to be like, I'm forced to stay in the house. And then when I decided, because it was still cold here, I went to Bali. So much so that I went to Bali 5 times over the course of 15 months. I went to Bali 5 times. And I was happy. Like super happy. But yeah, so I'm definitely figuring out where I want to be where I want to spend more time. And I've only since I haven't gone exploring like crazy in the area. I'm gonna explore more Southeast Asia when I do finally make my way down. But this year, I'm excited to say this year I'm gonna spend way more time in Bali, like just in Southeast Asia. So my goal, at least 6 months out of this in 2025, I should add, at least 6 months out of the year there and exploring and places where the sun is beaming and the sun is on my skin and the environment is calm. And I learned that I don't like big cities. I don't like buildings blocking the sun or the trees or animals. I like to be around like life and good energy. The thing I love the most about Bali is that there's even on a regular street where there may be traffic and cars, you see there's trees everywhere. Even like coming out of the ground in front of the business, there's greenery, there's life, there's people, there's good energy. So that's how I'm gonna fight it this year. But when I'm here, it was just gray. It was gray here for like 4 days. And my energy was just like, ew. Y'all remember the cartoon Captain Planet? Y'all remember Captain Planet? Well, Captain Planet, he needed all of the elements. And I used to watch it when I was a kid and just think like whenever the sun, like the element of like the sun and how all those elements tied together, when it was warm or the sun, that would be me. I would be if there was a ring for the sun, that's what I would have. Sunshine. I feel like that's how Superman got better. If he was exposed to like sunlight and his body would just like reinvigorate itself. That's me. I need sunshine. So though I have like internal joy, like I'm always seeking something positive, seeking happiness, the sun definitely helps. The happiest I've been in my life is when I'm in like sunny environments or just sunny weather. That gray sky, man, I don't know how people do it. Y'all just tough it out. I am past the phase of just toughing it out in my life. Anybody out there else agree? I can't tough it out no more. We need some warm, sunny weather. I don't even have to have like the beach every day, but that warm, sunny weather is a must. I think it's a good thing for me to invest in. What are your thoughts? Y'all tell me in your comments, man. Thank y'all for listening to me vent about this sad. Today is actually sunny, so I'm gonna take today, but I have 4 days straight of gray, wet, cold weather. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't. Anyway, yes, I need to get back to sun. Yes, the sun is so good for you. I watched something. It's probably like 3 weeks ago, and they were talking about how good it is for you to actually look at the sun and to walk in the grass and just be connected to the earth. And I really believe that. I believe that's why I felt better too. Like, just far as like my overall health, I just feel better when I'm doing it. I take my shoes off and stand in the grass and just like kind of reinvigorate my energy. There's actual studies that are done from grounding. That's what it's called, grounding. So I think that's what I need more of. I used to do it a lot as a kid. We stopped doing it. Listen, I swear that is super healthy for you to just take your shoes off and just like walk in the grass or walk in the sand. I don't know, but I don't know what the study says about the pavement. But what I did learn is that our bodies, since we're made from elements that are on this planet, we should be connecting to the earth as much as possible, and that we kind of are unhealthy and we're not our best selves if we're not connecting. So I don't know. Just think it through. Y'all should try it. But if y'all want to come on this next retreat and get connected to the earth and get connected to like what real life feels like, y'all should come on out. But thank y'all for indulging me as I'm on my soapbox talking about sadness, and I'm always smiling. Happiness, it comes from within and the environment that you create. But environment does play a huge role in overall health. That's my personal thought process, my personal belief. My life is always better when the environment is a healing environment. I don't want to thrive in a place that doesn't feel peaceful. You know? Anyway, hope you have an amazing day. Happy Friday. I just realized what day it is. I'm going to do this more. I'm just going to get on live and talk to y'all. So anybody that wants to talk back and forth, we can chat right here. I'm also going to be creating some content. So long form content here on YouTube. Oh, there's a squirrel. I am parked in front of my house, and there's squirrels that have been running underneath my porch. And instead of me being evil, because I love animals, I have been putting fruit and stuff underneath the porch, and they've been overly friendly. Now they see me and they kind of just stand there because they know I got food. I'm gonna be that guy. When I buy my land in Bali, I'm gonna be the person feeding animals. I already started. Anyway, man, I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. Dream big, work hard, enjoy life, and always spread love, and make sure that love goes to you first, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot give or receive love from an empty heart. So do whatever you can to keep that heart full. You deserve it. Have a great day. Now, I don't know how to turn this thing off, so I ain't even gonna act like I know what I'm doing. Spread love. Let's see. Bow. Okay.